Welcome to practice 2 of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix for 2042. We are looking at Oliver Bearman, 8-time reigning champion. This will be his final Grand Prix at Azerbaijan, as he will be retiring at the end of the year. He's now 37 years old. He's been at Aston Martin for 18 years, including the many years that he was a reserve driver waiting for his moment to come into the sport. And since then, he has been impressive until Aston Martin became the dominant force that we have known for about a decade now. Indeed, it was 10 years ago that Aston Martin won their first championship with Lance Stroll in 2032. And Ollie has seen many teammates. He's seen Ayumu Iwasa, Zhou Guanyu, and his current teammate Wilfried Roth, who is confirmed to continue for another season. And it is expected that Wilfried Roth will fight for the championship. No teammate has been able to beat Ollie on consistency or pace. He's just been the fastest driver in the sport for such a long time. And his replacement is expected to be Francois Berger, who currently drives for Ferrari. Francois made his debut his rookie season. He was once a reserve driver for Aston Martin, and in 2034 he made his debut full-time with Aston Martin, but he was unfortunately sacked late in the season as they struggled for results with that second car. He did secure his first victory for Aston Martin and his only victory that he's won in Formula One so far, but since then he has struggled in other teams. Has secured the odd podium, but not a win or a pole position. But Aston Martin are rumoured to be confident that Berger will succeed again now that he's had his time in the field, now that he's had time to develop as a driver. And Aston Martin haven't run a rookie since, and it seems that that's because of what happened with Berger. They fully believed in his potential, but they were unable to get the results that they needed to get, and it was rumoured that the team principal Mabini was going to be sacked if Berger wasn't sacked himself. So that led to a late season replacement with Ayumu Iwasa, who was driving for Haas at the time, came in, got into Q3s, which Berger was unable to do, and score points for Aston Martin, which led to several years as Bearman's teammate, the occasional victory, and so we are expecting that Roth will be fighting for the championship in 2043, while Berger will be improving a lot on he'll be the front runner for the team. He'll be picking up from where Bearman leaves. And Bearman is currently leading the championship. He is expected to win his 9th championship in 2043. And the rumour is that Aston Martin will not be able to continue the success that Bearman was able to lead the team to. They do have a current reserve driver, Emerson Cruz, who Aston are confident will become a future long-time, full-time driver at Aston Martin, but they have been through a few reserve drivers in recent years, and it is possible that Cruz will just be another reject from Aston Martin. And we are seeing Oliver Bearman 4 seconds off the pace of Zach O'Sullivan, and that is because Aston Martin are playing their usual practice 2 procedure, which is to run the cars on hard tyres, one stint across the whole practice session. And that's to get the drivers used to the track and to get them ready for the long race that will happen on Sunday. Aston Martin have also been taking risks with Wilfried Roth, not allowing him to qualify higher up, and we've seen him start from 20th, and at Monaco we saw him start 10th from after participating in Q1, Q2, and then sitting in the garage for Q3. And the rumour is, and there has been no comment from Aston Martin, the rumour is that Aston Martin are giving a parting gift to Bearman, allowing him to run away with the lead in Grand Prix and forcing Roth to fight for better positions by burying him in the pack on purpose. Roth is believed to have signed potentially his last deal as a Formula One driver. He is 35 years old, and drivers don't seem to last too much longer than that. So it is expected that Aston Martin will also have to sign another driver alongside Berger for 2044. And there are a few options. Irmgard Schmidt, former Aston Martin reserve driver, has been doing quite decently at AlphaTauri. It seems there's some wet weather on the way. So Irmgard Schmidt potentially could rejoin Aston Martin, but the team has usually signed aggressive drivers, and Schmidt is not one of those drivers. So Aston Martin will have to look for some other options, potentially promoting Cruz early, but it is not expected to happen. Berger will perhaps become the lead driver for Aston Martin, as he was expected to when he made his rookie debut in 2034. He was expected to eventually take over from Bearman, but things have obviously changed. Circumstances forced the team to fire Berger, and this could be the end of an era. It will be the end of an era for Aston Martin. The team may be welcoming a time of, or inviting a time of, driver instability in terms of the driver lineup, because Berger is 32. The team will probably get 4 or 5 years out of him, and whoever they sign will need to be competitive enough to achieve good results for the team as well.